first of all, thank you all for showing up tonight. It's feels good to look out and see this many people here for this. I'm Matthew Barlow. I'm the Humanities Coordinator here at Lava Center, and I ultimately am responsible for tonight's programming. I'd like to just note that we would like to thank Greening Greenfield and Mass Humanities with funding provided through the Mass Cultural Council. This is our 4th year doing the global climate change theater action around this. It's a global enterprise. So these plays are being performed, well, literally globally, all throughout November and into December. So that's it. Welcome. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
And so, like all cycles and circles, we arrive once again at the truth. The seed of God takes root in our hearts and blooms the flowering fruit called change. We cannot control change. We cannot avoid change. We cannot wake up and say, today is not a good change day for me. We can only learn to be present with change. And this is why we turn to the plants, insects, animals with whom we share our world. The green moss, the white moth, the speckled shorebird, the deer. They all know how to change when the world invites it. We turn to them as students to seek their teaching. And now, Elder Kay, will you please lead us in the Welcome to Water?
Please rise. I am water. We are water. Sacks of bones and water.
Why did you stop?
I think we might have, there are some parishioners here who do not look familiar.
So?
I think we might have a new congregant or two in our midst.
That's not possible.
And yet.
Intruders, outsiders, get them out of here.
Oh, wait a sec.
No, get out. Go, go.
What are you doing?
There are only 4 types of outsiders, and none of them are good. Number 1, outsiders who want to come in. Number 2, outsiders who want to break in and loot. 3, outsiders who want us, our land, our goods. And 4, outsiders who hate our religion or who hate us for other reasons.
Okay, that's not good.
No, it's not good.
Not good at all.
So go get the artillery.
Except, just thinking. But number 1 is not really so bad, is it?
What's number 1?
You said number 1 was outsiders who want to come in.
No, they're terrible.
Why?
We can't trust them, for one.
Ah, yes. Unlike us, trustworthy insiders. The insiders who think we are all powerful and can kill anyone on the outside.
Well, you know, only if it's necessary.
Or the insider hermits who think we can withdraw from the outside and from outsiders.
Well, the alternative would be to share the limited resources we have.
And then, of course, there are the insiders who think we should be trying to fix the world outside.
Naturally.
And there are the insiders who have all they want to have and so they become complacent. And the insiders who think we're mice and should yield to the outside, lest they eat us. And the insiders who are not of us, but who work with us for their own reasons and up to their own limits. And the insiders who do not truly believe.
Elder Kay, I think you should use just a bit more caution. Something in and around what you're saying is sounding just a slight accusatory.
I would never dream of it.
Don't forget, I took you under my wing.
A warm and fluffy wing it was. In fact, I remember that when you took me under your wing, I was an outsider at the time.
Well, you were different.
No. I was just alone. Elder J, I was just wondering, have you given any thought recently to the reformer? For example, there's the angry absolutist reformer who will force you to be free, or the nurturing reformer who will fulfill your needs and show you the one true way. There is the self-interested reformer who seeks power and empire, and the mystical reformer who has become enlightened and must enlighten others. And then there's you.
Me?
The adventurer reformer, who, while seeking adventure, discovers a person quite unlike yourself, with whom you fell in love. I did too. And then you changed for the stranger you loved.
Well, it was clearly going to take both of us to solve the challenge of survival.
I think maybe nothing has changed. And in fact, it might actually take all of us.
So, what are you saying?
I'm saying, given the circumstances, perhaps we are being invited to change again.
I see. Well, then, parishioners, welcome, and let's begin.
So the problem,
It's really simple.
straightforward.
We're hungry,
Very.
and there aren't enough seals.
No.
Sorry, no, that's not exactly it. There's not enough sea ice for us to hunt seals. Because of climate.
Yes. They know, we all know. No one needs to hear another rant about the climate.
Yeah, who wants that?
No one.
Exactly.
But the fact remains, we're two very hungry polar bears.
Very.
So let's solve our problem. Let's talk solutions.
Okay.
So I've been educating myself about this, like a lot.
Oh yeah?
YouTube has tons of great videos about this. And it's pretty clear that what we need, what will actually work, is a market-based solution.
Sounds great.
It's not like our diet is complicated.
Seal, more seal, and the occasional glaciologist.
That was only once.
That was a good day. You smoke?
Helps me think.
That's the universe telling you smoking is bad for you.
The universe is a jerk.
Yeah? I guess that's why we're hungry.
No, it's that sea ice. Wait, what if we diversified our our diet? That would help, wouldn't it?
I love it! More glaciologists, fewer seals.
I was thinking more like cheaper sources of calories.
Oh. Okay. Like what?
I don't know, like pizza?
Oh yeah, that's good. We could get it delivered.
See, now you're thinking. Market-based solutions, boom!
You have reception out here?
It's spotty, but... What do you want in your pizza?
Seal? Glacy?
How about pepperoni?
Sure. This is great. And for dessert, we'll eat the delivery person.
Well, no. We'll want them to deliver again, right?
I guess.
Ugh,
What?
we're sorry, you're outside of the delivery zone.
Ugh, jerks.
What's the point of providing exact GPS coordinates? Fine, pizza's out. What else can we get delivered?
We are pretty far from, anything.
I know, but surely someone's figured out how to monetize their snowmobile or use a drone or something.
The weather's a bit rough for drones.
Of course, yeah, okay. Maybe diversifying our diet isn't the solution. Maybe we need a better way to hunt seals.
Or get more of them at once.
Of course! We should get seals in bulk.
Yeah,
What we need is a Costco.
genius.
Imagine 12 packs of seal. We just load up our carts and feast in the parking lot.
And eat the employees for dessert.
No!
Why not?
Because then you'll have a labor shortage, which will push prices up, and we won't be able to afford seal.
So, then we can eat the employees.
If we can't afford the seals, the Costco will close and we'll be back to square one.
Right, hungry.
Yeah.
Vodka? Are you serious?
It's water.
Of course it is.
It's water.
Did YouTube tell you it helps with thinking?
I don't hear you putting forth any ideas.
Actually, why don't we begin by...
Oh, not this again. Oh, let's write a letter to our representative. Let's make our politicians accountable. Blah, blah, blah.
It's something.
Ugh.
Ugh. It's water.
I told you. Why'd you think it was vodka?
We're in the Arctic.
So?
Alcohol won't freeze in the cold, but water should, shouldn't it?
Yeah, it should. I mean, it used to. Maybe we can also, write a letter. I mean, in addition to finding market-based solutions.
Sure. Or we could always eat the audience.
Now look,
There'd be another audience after this one. They're a renewable resource.
that's not,
And it would reduce carbon emissions. One of them probably drives a gas guzzler.
there are guests. Where are your manners?
That's true.
Plus, it's illegal to feed performing polar bears.
What if someone volunteers?
Let's go write some letters.
But I'm hungry.
I know, me too.
Anyone?
Come on, we gotta start somewhere.
Is it lonely there in the dark and the cold? All alone? Alone. Am I alone? I have you for company. So far, so very far, through all the nothing in between, through space and time, and the shattered song of starlight, chiming clear on all the notes of nothing. What do you fill the spaces in between with? With wind and light and memory? Do you ever feel small? Surrounded by all that emptiness, echoing, echoing, echoing?
No.
No?
Am I alone? I hold multitudes within me. I am microcosm and cosmos. I am made of a myriad of songs, and I will sing.
Sing?
Sing of falling snow and falling stars, of sap and dreams that flow, of voices strong in chorus, of futures that could grow, filling all the nothing, the apathy in between. filling it with harmonies of worlds both bright and green. For if I am alone, then so, I think, are you. And if we are both alone, well, then I think we are not.
What are we then? At our core, in our heart, wood. If we knew what we were, could we break the rules that hold us in orbit? Could we change?
We do change, season to season, month to month. We are made of change.
But could we grow beyond the law of gravity? Could we imagine a world untethered?
Re-tethered. What would we do in your world?
Tell stories, sing songs, weather time, grow.
Then do it.
What?
Change it. Throw out all of yesterday's rules. Set them down with the sun.
But I can't. Gravity is sap, and seasons, and starlight, law of land, and light years.
Humor me.
Okay.
Close your eyes. Turn it off.
What? Gravity?
Or whatever else it is that holds you frozen in the moment before reaching. Too scared to touch, to try. Turn it off.
And what?
If you could reach without fear of falling, what would you touch?
The stars, undimmed by smog. A sunrise over clean water. Soil, nourishing and nourished. You.
Well, then that is not such a bad place to start.
"50 ways to end Mother Earth."
In under 5 minutes.
1. Proclaim that the climate crisis you're currently experiencing is fake news.
2, even better, just keep undermining it. Believe in what politicians say about the climate crisis. They probably know way better than any of us, ever.
3. Build for mobility, for economic growth, for the golden age of infrastructure, for more buildings, for more buildings, basically, because buildings look cooler than trees.
4, if there's an oil spill, just ignore it. Because as Marcos Jr. said, there's no need. You see, there's no need to organize something for everything.
5. And if there's climate change, let the farmers adjust their crop schedules, because they definitely need to adjust the times, right?
6, join global summits. Write a script for your speech, or hire a writer instead, because you're not that articulate about the global climate crisis. And finally, look good for like a week or so.
7. When NGOs call you out on your empty promises, just ignore them.
8, displace farmers.
9. Displace indigenous peoples.
10, displace squatters.
11. Invest more in foreign estate rather than actually address the climate situation.
12, build a fake beach in Manila.
13. Build a casino near the fake beach in Manila.
14, let foreign investors own more land on the fake beach near the casino in Manila.
15. Allot millions for the fake beach's maintenance.
16, clean up our beaches, aka attract more foreign estates and displace local establishment owners. For the economy.
17. Invest more in environmentally unfriendly reclamation projects for the economy.
18, and just say that you have mitigating systems for these reclamation projects, and be very vague about it.
19. Smoke a pack of cigarettes every day, and make sure to throw the cigarette butts everywhere.
20, or vape.
21. Or use every e-cigarette as long as there is smoke. except for the nebulizers of our hard-breathing friends.
22, when you buy more eco-friendly products, most of them are scams and just weak attempts at corporate social responsibility. Get out of our face!
23, when you stomp on plants.
24, when you don't hug trees.
25, when you drink a lot of alcohol and don't recycle your bottles for a sustainable art school project that's due on Monday.
26, when you say that you hate trees, or everything about nature.
27, when you're not paying attention. Take notes, my friend.
28, make a political campaign ad where you throw trash in the river and attempt to make fake footage of you cleaning it, you bastard.
29, laugh at kids when they speak up about the climate crisis. You've been warned, Greta Thunberg haters.
30, when you enjoy too much almond milk and oat milk. Stop killing the bees, my friends. Yes, they are harmful to the bees. Look it up.
31, when you kill eco-defenders. The Philippines remains one of the most dangerous places for eco-defenders and activists.
32, when you kill farmers.
33, when you kill people just for your mining operations to continue.
34, when we constantly believe that bettering the economy will always be at the expense of the environment.
35, when we participate in shady foreign deals to address the water crisis by building a dam while simultaneously displacing communities near that dam site.
36, when we make more spaces for the rich and none for the poor.
37, when we bank on empty promises to address climate change.
When we get angry about all of these things and we don't do something about this anger.
39, when we hesitate to take action.
When we keep on waiting for higher powers to lead us to this change, for divine intervention, for politicians to finally get off their...
41, when we stop singing songs like "We Are the World."
42, for real, it's because we're not taking it seriously.
43, when we let politicians get away with these transgressions towards us, our fellow men, and the environment.
44, when we laugh at young people when they do some crazy... just to make ignorant adults listen, like that tomato sauce thrown at the Van Gogh painting.
45, when we believe that kids like those are just clout chasers.
46, or misled.
47, crazy even.
48, when we don't see the point of all these things we've just told you.
49, when we are comfortable enough to finish this show, go back to our own homes, and live life the same way as ever before.
50, that's where we fail. When we stop talking about the elephant in the room and just willingly put ourselves in this slow burn mass genocide. So, how much time do we have left?
That depends how much more we go. I wanted to go to the jungle, see the snakes.
I mean, years.
Oh, you mean us? You know, I'll always be here with you. I'm never gonna die.
No, not you. I mean, us. All of us. You know, the clock.
Oh, they'll find a way. We'll find a way. We're strong. We're smart. We have computers.
I'm hungry.
You just ate.
I'm hungry.
You can't eat in here.
How come she's eating?
I'll get you a hot dog outside.
So we make more?
What?
We can make more air? Can we make more water?
Look at that woman. What do you see?
A lady. She looks like she knows what she's doing. She looks... her face, it seems a little funny. I think she smells a fox nearby.
She is all alone in nature. What if she's tired? Can she go lay down on a comfy bed? If she's hungry, can she go to a restaurant and order food from a wide array of options like chicken, fish, pork, or pasta, or a burger and fries? What if she's sad or anxious? Who will give her her meds? What if she's allergic to those berries and she goes into anaphylactic shock and she dies and her daughter is left all alone in the middle of nowhere? Or what if she just has a cold but she doesn't get treatment and it gets worse and days pass, weeks, and now she has pneumonia and she can't breathe. She can't breathe, it's slowing everyone down. And one day on night and it's cold and she realizes It's her last look at the sky.
But she can breathe. She has air. She has water.
We've made it this far. What do you want to be when you grow up?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
I don't want to be a lawyer.
Well, you don't have to say it like that.
I just don't want to get your hopes up.
So,
I don't know. I mean, I'd like to study, but I don't know if I want to be something. I want to be Ben.
well, who's going to pay your bills then?
Maybe I won't have any.
You're going to have to work.
Not if I'm a monk.
Ben, you're Jewish.
For now.
No, forever.
What do they want?
Who?
You know, the 1%. The ones who ruin everything for everyone else.
I don't know, Ben. I think they want to stay on top, rule the world, be the first one to do things. I guess ultimately they just want more.
I saw a picture of a factory that makes Happy Meal toys. There was this huge pile of Mickey Mouse eyes, and there was a girl sleeping on top of the eyes. She was on a break from sticking the eyes on the heads, and I wondered, what is she dreaming about?
Here we have an example of a middle-class family of the time. They struggled to find meaning in all the wrong things and could not escape the productivity mindset.
More!
Exactly. Work, produce, develop. Could you imagine? All until the great fall of 2030, when over 200 sinkholes opened around the earth, swallowing up the super wealthy elite. Now, let's listen in on this recreation of how we imagine these 1%ers were.
You want nothing because you have nothing. It's easy to be green when you're a 14-year-old Norwegian queer. You own nothing, you know nothing, naive huggers. Don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Are you going to run the economy? Come throw rocks at me now. Come and get me. Take off your shirt. Show me your signs. Black Lives Matters. Women's rights are human rights. Freedom, life, woman, blah, blah, blah. Everyone has an opinion until you need to feed the baby. Ask the seals for a raise. The forest can pay your rent for you. Morons. We are the world. We make the world. You'd all be in trees if it wasn't for us. Clowns.
Pretty angry fella, huh? Imagine if he had the power to multiply neo-fascist discourse and push your country into despair. Yikes! Thankfully, the Great Fall took care of that for us. And in the following years, human society finally made the progress it needed.